Hi guys, how are you?
What's up,
Hi
Sharrell?
everybody. Let me turn my
everybody.
mic down.
Hi.
Hold on.
Okay.
I was gonna say Sharrell sounded a little bit loud.
Yeah. Almost like she in concert or something.
Getting ready to break into a song.
Yeah, happy hot ass weekend, everybody. That's where we at.
Hi everybody, how are you today? Okay, so we got some serious cases to talk about. Today we're going to talk about Tasha K. Tasha K's in trouble. I don't think I see any other blogger to say the depth of the amount of trouble that she's in. She's facing jail time, and I think other bloggers are too busy gloating in the ones that don't like her and but she's in trouble. She's in big trouble, and actually she just got outsmarted by Cardi B's people. This is just no other way to put it. And then we're going to talk about, oh God, as quick as I can, that Carlee Russell. We're going to talk about Carlee Russell. I forgot to send Opinion a link. Do you think she's here?
Probably.
Or either try to send it, a little bit while you going.
Okay.
We'll work it out.
Before we get into that, I do not feel good today, people. Okay, I just don't feel good. It's 114 degrees outside. Who gets sick in heat? I don't get it, but I'm not feeling well, so I'm very low energy. But I had to talk about this Tasha K case.
To make you sick.
Yeah, I mean, but the flu though, like she got like flu-like symptoms. Who get the flu at 114? You might get heat stroke.
Like I'm really sick. Like my body. Oh, someone put the weather in the chat. Hold on. You guys put your weather in the chat. It's Toria. Thank you, Toria. 105. You can't top 114.
Wow.
If anybody thinks they could top 114, please step up to the plate.
Well, somebody from Arizona will pop up in a minute.
Yeah, Arizona.
I gotta see if Opinions. How would I send her a link? I wonder if she's here. Opinion, are you in the chat? I know this is crazy. She might not even be in the chat.
Opinion. That's how you sound.
Yeah.
Opinion, if you're in the chat, let me know. If not, I'll just go ahead and move forward. 118. Oh, she's there. Okay, I'm about to drop you the link. Thank God.
Where's 118 at? Where'd you see somebody?
Somebody else says 119.
I told you,
Arizona. Why y'all always gotta outdo us, Arizona? My goodness.
Because it's the hottest spot on the earth.
Yeah.
103 in Killeen, Texas. Killeen. I'm saying y'all hot, and I live in Vegas. 78 degrees in New York. That pisses me off. That pisses me off. 116 Palm Springs.
Damn, yeah.
79 Missouri. Here we go. Let's get started.
Hot too, yeah.
Hi, Opinion.
What's up, Opinion?
Hi, Sharrell. Hi, Terry. Hi, Z.
Now, me and Opinion have been working. I've held these two stories a day. It's just been a day, right? I could have went live with this yesterday, but I didn't. I had to go. I had to do something yesterday. 100 in Dallas, 101, 114 Arizona. Y'all always trying to outdo us. All right. So yesterday, me and Opinion, not me. I'm trying to take credit for your story. Opinion did a little more of a deep dive yesterday, and
both of us this time. Remember, you was doing Instagram. I was on the Twitter.
Oh yeah, I could take credit. I sure did.
That's fine, ladies. I just sit in the back.
Okay.
I just sit in the back. I just sit in the back.
So anyway, so yesterday, I don't know what made Opinion decide to scrub. Oh, there was other. Okay, let me see if I can find this. People on someone on Instagram, Facebook.
It was Facebook.
Someone on Facebook said that they found some disturbing text messages in Carlee's chat, right? And so let me see if I can pull it up. She wanted to a bus ticket. Remember, she was Googling going to Nashville, and she was going because she was going to go. She wanted to go to the Beyonce concert. Delusional. Hold on, take a look at this.
Solve the case. All this Carlee Russell abduction, all this was because of Beyonce. Y'all, everybody love Beyonce, but ain't no fucking way I'm finna go say I saw a midget or a child on the side of the road, leave my beans on the side of the road to get on the bus to Nashville. Y'all know why? Nashville? Because Beyonce had a concert in Nashville this weekend. This girl been delusional, y'all. Then I checked her Twitter, and there you go.
Let me pause this. She says, I don't understand why Beyonce won't talk to me. Congratulations to my mom, Beyonce. I am so excited to meet my twin siblings. Can't wait. Okay, keep going.
I found it. Boom.
Well,
And then this
that's
one
one
says,
reason why.
I look like Beyonce and Rihanna mixed together. My name should be Beyonce. And then she says, I didn't think my love for Beyonce could get any deeper, but here it is. And so Opinion found this for me. She sent it to me. She said, people are on the internet say she has a unhealthy idea with attraction towards Beyonce. Not attraction, but love.
It's like a girl
unusual
next
love
door
for
kind
Beyonce.
of situation. Like, and I might have to take my damn statement back because I said crack is whack and she must be on it. But now I'm starting to see something might be.
It's no joke.
Totally
It's no
wrong with this
joke,
chick.
Perry.
If you talking to Beyonce like y'all lovers or something, what the hell going on? It's like this obsession with her is over the top.
It's bad. It's bad. But then, so me and Opinion scrubbed her Twitter, and it went back years. But basically, some of the things that we came up with is she's on drugs. She admitted to over medicating. What did she say? She wants to get help.
She was medicating for antidepressants, and she said she couldn't tell her parents because they were gonna send her back to the church. She didn't like the church. She didn't like her mama, but she had a main attraction for her dad. So she valued men over anything.
She also had men problems, boyfriend problems. She didn't like her job. She had a lot of things that was going on. But I primarily think and I'm going to read some of these tweets to you. After that, I think that when you're high, certain things sound like a good idea. You know what I mean? Like,
pretty much when you high, a lot of things, most things do.
Yeah, I can see her like, oh, I'm done with this. I'm just gonna go away. I'm just gonna leave. And she probably didn't even think about what she was doing. Just picked up the phone and probably called 911. Because you guys know that when I was a little girl, I had a school SHOOTER, and that girl was high out of her mind. She shot. Oops, I said it. 13 people were involved, killed people and everything. She was just high. And I've seen people get so high and they think that this is a good idea. You know what I mean? Or you're not even thinking, you're just doing.
Yeah, they get so high.
I'm not thinking that there's a camera up here and, it's going to have a lot of people, cost a lot of money. People can come searching for me. She didn't think about none of that.
Yeah.
You can say her name. Can you say her name?
Yeah, you can say her name.
Brenda Spencer.
Oh, you're talking about my school shooter?
Oh yeah.
What is wrong with me? Jeez.
You paranoid.
Yeah. So when I was a little girl, my mother remembers this. The girl, she lived across the street from our elementary school, and she just said she didn't like Mondays, and so she just started aiming at children. Yeah. 13, I believe it was, wasn't it?
Kill a few people today. I'm bored. That's basically what she said.
That's basically what she said, yeah. And then sobered up the next day and realized that her life was done. I think that's what's going to happen to Carlee. Carlee's going to jail, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm.
Let me put these on the screen here. So, opinion, when are you getting your detective license? Because you did a great job. What's this? Someone says, I'd never deal with a N-word that was in a relationship for 3+ years. That I can't, blank soulmate. And then she says, fool. Then she says, I'm never the type to automatically think people are jealous of me, but these girls make it so obvious that they are. One of them, Carlee, why you gotta have a luxury car? Why can't you be more normal? Like, what the F? She claims in her head that people are jealous of her. Now, it might be you were rolling around town in a car, or you could just be paranoid as hell. The next one says, and I already hate attention to things I have. So when people point it out to make me cringe, that's to make me cringe. Not that I'm not grateful, but I don't like to talk / boast about what I have for real, because that's because what's the point? She acknowledges that she's been given a lot. And somebody said earlier she's spoiled. I think it was you, Perry. Before we even got to this.
Opinion.
Was it your opinion?
In the rich neighborhood, yeah.
Before.
No, but you said it before we even found these text messages. All right, I start from the bottom up. She retweets a lot. This one's, my daddy has never missed a Valentine's Day. Yeah, she has an unusual, no, I wouldn't say unusual. She's a very strong bond with her father. Like, she loves her father. She's a daddy's girl. Mom, not so much. Even when I was away at school, he sent something to me. Woke up this morning to roses, money, balloons, and sweetest card. She's spoiled. He cherishes her, but you can't give your child everything. So now she's talking about her relationship. This man got me messed up. She says, I'm done being nice to everybody. Then she says, it really makes me feel important when someone just randomly checks on me. She's also stuck on herself. She thinks she's very attractive, and she thinks she can get any man that she wants, and she feels like all the men want her.
Well, she threw herself in the Beyonce category.
Oh, hell no.
I have a newfound love for baseball. Let's see. I should really stop taking NyQuil. I think NyQuil can be a code word. You know how everyone drinks lean? Not everybody, but these people drink lean or cold medicine. They're not sick. They just do it to get high. I think that's what I think she was taking anything to get high. Person who loves me, understands me, and build with me. Y'all can have that sneaky link culture. My soul ain't for sharing. Ooh, these is a lot. We went through a lot. You went through a lot. What does she say? Majority of the QT were very disappointing. I'm irritated AF. I feel so sick. Not gonna lie, my feelings are hurt. So she's talking about her boyfriend. They did a lot of back and forth. And I wonder, what boyfriend do you think she's talking about, Opinion? Do you think she's talking about the ex or the current?
It probably is the ex, because these was the recent ones we was going through. These was right before the incident. So
this is right before it. Oh my God. Love, happiness, peace, and prosperity is all I want. Oh, that's it.
Wow.
Did I miss anything, Opinion?
The truth about her.
I think we have a motive here. She's very spoiled. She likes substances. She was having trouble with her job. And somebody said that it was your Opinion. The job plans on pressing more charges.
Yeah, they found out that she's been stealing since June. So,
damn.
Yeah. She's
But
just
I mean,
out of it. But you know what?
I also sent you the news clip from the neighbors. Well, one of the neighbors spoke out on the news.
I can't play it. Let me see. What did the neighbor say? Let me see if I can pull it up. What did the neighbor say?
She was saying how, all they really wanted was their neighborhood back. It was unfortunate what happened, and the neighborhood has been crowded because people have been flooding there trying to find out. I told you I tried to call them on the phone, they wouldn't answer. I texted her, she still didn't answer me. So
Oh, that's right. Opinion tried to call her mom, which was good. You never know. You got to try it. They might pick up the phone. I can't download the thing because I didn't do it beforehand. But I think we pretty much found a motive, and I think she's going to jail.
Well, I mean, something might happen. I mean, it sounds like Carlee was like a thief in training. Who in the hell get found with money in their sock these days? Let's keep it real. Well, I mean, you get apps out there, Cash Apps, Vimo, Chemo, all these different things like that, and you got cash in your socks. It just don't make sense.
You walk around with your sock as a wallet.
Yeah, if they saying allegedly she's been stealing for months. At first, I thought it was just toilet paper, whatever. But I don't know what the hell she taking.
So I wanted to get that story out the way because I'm tired of talking about it, and I'm sure we'll be talking about it more. Really need to get to the Tasha K case because the Tasha K case is real. It's no joke. She got outsmarted by Cardi B, and she could be facing jail time. So let me put this, and I'm not going to show. Listen. So we read the deposition from head to toe. Yes, it's true that her husband has been subpoenaed. I think he has to appear in court. When was it, Perry? I didn't forget.
On the 7th.
And then she has to appear when?
August 9th.
All right, so let's talk about it in its entirety. What's going on? I've never seen a deposition. Well, this deposition was written very, very well. They left no stone unturned. What's basically going on is they're going to go down. They're asking for how much you made this month, right? And they've asked for records, evidence of everything that you spent, right? That way they have an accurate number of what's going on. If you show that I spent, let's just say you paid a phone bill and I don't know, the cable bill, and that's what you claimed your bills was, then they want evidence. Well, where did the other money go? They're asking for tons of receipts, and they are asking questions multiple ways. This way you don't wiggle out. Because I kept saying, well, Perry, that just means the same. No, they're reworded. These Cardi B's attorneys are excellent. And I wonder, before I go down the list, I wonder if Tasha K's attorneys, and this happens all the time in court. Sometimes attorneys, when they don't think that their case is strong enough, they will cut a side deal because they go, okay, there's no way this is going to fly. Because her attorneys should have told her, this is damn serious. I'm going to go down the list of what they're asking for. There's absolutely no way that she can hide the money. Because if I say I make $500 this month and I have receipts to show, I don't know, $400 worth, then they're going to ask, well, where's the other 100? When you bring the IRS involved, they're not playing with you. Okay, and one of the most deadliest questions that they asked in this deposition is, why did you file Chapter 11? So you have to prove that you were in debt to file Chapter 11. If not, that's considered fraud. Tasha K's in big, big trouble if she hid that money. We don't know right now. Sounds like she did. We don't know. She could be looking at jail time. I sat up here because I've had this for a couple days. And I said, Perry, if you were Tasha K, how do you get out of this?
Right.
Because if you bring your husband on the stand and he lies and he gets caught for perjury, he could be in trouble.
Right.
If you lie to the IRS, skimming off the top of, they will put your ass in jail. It's not a joke.
Right.
If you file a fraud bankruptcy, you can go to jail. It's not a joke.
It's called bankruptcy fraud.
And I don't know if you guys remember this. When Tasha K, it was like a couple weeks ago, was going back and forth with Cardi B because she found out that Cardi B's husband was not loyal. Cardi B came on in one of her rants and said, "You think I don't know what you're doing? You think I don't know where your money is?" Do you guys remember she said this in her is she Dominican accent? You think I don't know?
Yeah.
And I feel that at this point, you can't just pick up the phone and call Cardi B anymore and say, "Let's make a deal." I've hired the best of the forensic accountants. And a lot of questions. I'm going to go over this deposition in a minute. And also, I questioned Tasha K's attorney. Unless they sat her down and said, "You're looking at jail time. You're looking at being charged with fraud."
I'm sure, like, most of them would say, "Hey, you have to be honest with this and all that stuff." I filed bankruptcy before. I'm telling you, when they go through this stuff, they'll tell you, but they can only go off your word. But most of them would take, ask for all this information. Like
no, Perry. When I get it, they might have asked her before. But when I get a deposition like this, and I know my client cannot explain where all her money went, and she's looking at being charged with fraud for filing a Chapter 11, you don't send her in there by herself.
Well, no, I got you. I mean, I don't know what's going on. I mean, at the end of the day,
I think from the very beginning she didn't have good representation. I think her lawyers brought a knife to a gun game. They just was not on top of things like they should have been from day one.
So we went through this line by line, and I was with my Tasha K enthusiast, Mommy Dearest, aka V. We were going through this, and even V said, "Oh, damn,
yeah,
this is not good." Tasha K, you in danger, girl. Y'all are messy. I don't kick anyone when they're down. I'm not gonna kick her when she's down because she's in deep trouble. She has a family, she has children, she has a husband, and I know in the beginning she thought that the information given to her was true. To find out the way that she found out when it was too late, I don't know what I would have did, but no blogger is any better than Tasha K. I mean, we get bum information all the time. I suggest if you get bum information, you come back right away and say, "Hey, I was wrong." Like Jason Lee had to do it.
Yeah.
Friend of the show, Jason Lee. I don't know. He said the princess died or something, like the queen died or something like this. And he didn't make it up. You just got bum information. Maybe they thought she was getting ready to pass and she did it. And that's what happened to Tasha. I think it happens to all bloggers. But when you find yourself getting bum information, you have to admit it.
This is my thing about that is I think she might have got the bad information, but I think that when she realized that it was not good information, she had already put it out. That's my thing.
Definitely.
My theory.
So, I mean, but the thing is, even if she put it out, the whole thing is this. Most bloggers, like Sharrell said, don't have this happen to them. You get to come out and say, "Hey, you know what? I got bad information. Suck it up. Take it in." But if you put it out there and say, "Well, before she realized that she had bad information, she found out later," but she didn't go back and retract it. You see what I'm saying? Going back, retracting it, saying, "Hey, you know what? This information I got was wrong." And really, at that point, you didn't probably even have to apologize. Just say it was wrong. Just come up with it.
Yeah.
Well, that's the right thing to do in hindsight. Hindsight is always a better vision.
Well, I mean, hindsight
is when you're going through it.
All right.
Hindsight gonna be a better situation after this damn bankruptcy case too.
If I was Tasha K, this is what I would do. I would go to somebody close to Cardi B. Why are you laughing? I would go to some, because you cannot call Cardi B right now. You can't call her. You can't call her attorneys. She's going to see this through to the end. But then that might not work, because I was saying maybe she should call Jason Lee and tell Jason, I want to talk to Cardi, and but I forgot she's on bad terms with Jason too.
Oh my God!
I can't. Perry, stop. Look, that's what I would do. I would go to like a Jason Lee, somebody around Cardi. I don't know. Who else does she hang around?
Look, Sharrell, at this point, you can name 15 more people. She can hang around with Jesus.
Oh,
at this point, it's not going to help. Cardi B is not going to take no apology from her. You double down. Damn near wrecked the girl marriage two weeks ago or so.
Mm-hmm.
Like, enough is enough. And I get it. Anybody could have got themselves in these things, but it's all these. We can't keep coming up with excuses. That's like keep coming up with excuses for Carlee Russell.
But is
it too late and get out the exit, huh?
But Perry, is it too late for the lawyers to talk to each other?
Well, no. I mean, no. They should be talking. If anything, they should be talking all day and night at this point before the 7th of August, and try to just get the whole thing kicked out. Back out of the damn bankruptcy if you can. I'm not even sure if you can at this point.
I don't think you can at this point.
Because, but maybe you can. Back out of it.
But
because
I'm saying
it's going to cause more damage.
Tasha's lawyers are not doing their job. They should be making some type of deal with Cardi's lawyers and trying to get her out of this the best way they can.
They should have made it in the beginning, but now we got a court date that we got to face. And let me go over some of the things that they're asking her to bring in. All this they left no stone unturned. Tasha K, you gotta get better representation. You're looking at jail time. You can't lie. You can't lie to the IRS. You have to admit that you filed bankruptcy, but you still make this certain amount. It's Sharrell, we are not kicking her when she's down. Let's say a miracle happens and Cardi settles. The feds now on her behind, and they don't play. Listen, we've seen the IRS. I'm not even talking about filing a false bankruptcy. We've seen the IRS take down John Gotti. What's the name? The dark guy, Wesley Snipes, Chris Tucker, Al Capone. They don't play. And now these brilliant attorneys, they're really brilliant. Look, let's go down this. They're saying we want we got a total, so they're gonna get a board. We got a total of what you made this month. And I want a receipt on everything that you bought. And not only that, sometimes they were asking for pictures
of the stuff.
Let's go down. They want they're not playing with her.
Let's keep it real. I'm not sure if you're gonna go through the whole list, but like you said, they didn't leave nothing unturned.
They didn't.
Just in case, if you say, "Hey, I just need to see all your financial records." Oh, well, I didn't know if you want the letter my cousin wrote me. They form this shit. They want every letter you got from your cousin, your neighbor, any questions you could have got from them. They asking for everything, even the dust off the ceiling fan. Okay.
And even worse, they're asking, did Chet know? I hope I'm saying his name correctly. They're asking, did her husband know? And then they're going to ask him, did you know about this? Now he's putting himself in danger. Did you? Because let's just say the money's missing, and they ask you, well, did you see her transfer any wire any money? You say no. Then they prove that you did. See what I mean?
Right.
It's too. You can't lie. You cannot lie anymore. No more lying.
Now, see that.
And I hate to see this happen to you, Tasha.
Right.
It's a checkmate situation. It's a checkmate situation. Go over there. And this deposition was written up. Cardi B's lawyers are the best of the best. They're not playing around. Mm-hmm. They want all transfer. So debtor is Tasha K. So I'm going to substitute it with her name so you guys can understand it. All transfer of Tasha K's financial or other assets to any third party. Did you wire anything to a different country, a different bank account? Your mom? What are the other things you can wire money for? Pay off a bill? Did you wire any money to any third party? Mm-hmm. Did any of your money go to any bank account? I'm going to say this in layman's term. Did you wire any money to a different bank account? What about a trust? Child, I forgot all about trust. I really did. Mm-hmm. Debtors, I'm going to substitute. Tasha's assets and liabilities as described in the Tasha petition, schedules and statements about finances. Okay. Did you talk to anybody else about your finances? Because if you went to a smarter lawyer and said, all you have to do is wire this money here, did he give you any advice? Talk to any accountants to give you any advice? Oof.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Tasha, now this one is deadly. Number 3. Tasha's purpose for filing bankruptcy, Chapter 11. Why did you file Chapter 11? If she says because I was out of money and they can prove that you were not out of money, this is fraud.
Right. And see, that's the whole thing. And now, that's the scary part about all of it. And so either they already know the answer to all the questions they're going to ask, but what's a bigger insult? They making you provide it to them. They ask for every financial document, cash app, all this financial for the last 4 years.
Yeah, 4 years. They're asking for receipts on everything. This nail polish. Take a picture of it. Send it to us.
Who keeps
if it's of value
for nail polish for 4 years? Come on now.
No, not nail polish, but you know what I mean.
No, I'm just saying. I know you're just using that as an example, but a lot of people don't keep receipts for small stuff like that.
Well, your bank records are receipts.
They want
your bank records are receipts.
Record. Every financial record you got is what they want, right? And then they're going to go through it and question you on all that stuff. That's why, that's the bigger topic is what do you do? But we'll keep talking about this case.
Okay. Sorry, I thought you were. Go ahead, Barry.
Oh, no, I'm saying, because they asking you to provide all the evidence they need against you. That's the hardest part. And, at this point, I think somebody got to be truthful. And, that's the part we have discussed later.
Well, you got to be truthful on question number 3. Why did you file bankruptcy? I feel bad. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. And you cannot lie. You cannot lie. If you lie, now you lying, you're facing jail time. Can't lie to they want 4 years of tax records. Why didn't you pay this? Did you? If you are Cardi B, these lawyers did their job. If you are Tasha K, it's almost like you're representing yourself. And I think Renee is responding to my comment that I said is her attorneys suck. And Renee says that it can't be all blamed on the attorneys. Tasha K refused to back down. A lawyer can't force you to do anything. They probably tried. Tasha didn't listen. This is Tasha's fault. Point blank, period. You're right. I can't make you do anything, but
the attorney still have to represent her.
Attorney still has to do the best that he can do, and they did not. They let her fumble over herself, and to get to this kind of stuff right here, where they're setting her up. They're setting her up, and they're setting her up because you can't forget shit.
No,
and you have to be honest.
Right.
3,100 in here. Thank you, Schmoopy. Show your appreciation for this video and hit the like. Yeah, you guys hit the like button. Hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to. I love you, Schmoopy. We have to love Schmoopy.
He always on top of things.
We do.
Sharrell and B. Now, and this is what I think people saying this, right? We can say, the attorney has the responsibility of representing her. You can only represent what's brung to you. Okay. Now, at the end of the day, Tasha picked these attorneys.
Right.
She could get rid of the attorneys if she didn't feel like they were doing right.
Well, she probably
Same
doesn't
thing
have the
with
money
Olga.
now, or
No,
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not gonna come with the excuses whether she got money or not. I'm just saying the things. Let's just
but
keep it right. Everything
but
is
it's
right where
hard to
it's
do
at right
that,
now.
Perry. It's hard to do that in midstream. She got these attorneys at the beginning. They've been on the case the whole time.
Okay, B, I get you, but whose choice was it to go and get a bankruptcy attorney?
I guess her choice.
No,
What's the
it's
point?
her choice, right? It's her choice.
Right.
Because
What's the point?
my point is, when you keep trying to evade paying Cardi B, and you creating these other problems for yourself, that's where we got the issue at, right? And no, I mean, I don't want to see nobody go through all this stuff, but let's keep people accountable for what they do.
All right, let me finish.
Yeah,
Because Tasha K issue, V, she's talking to you, V. Tasha K issues is her mouth. It never had to get this far, but Tasha K had to have the last word. This isn't about her lawyers. Ooh, child. Thank you, Yo-Yo.
But Yo-Yo, we here now. Okay, we can go back and say she talked too much in the beginning or whatever. She's here now, and her lawyers are supposed to do the best they can to represent her to get her out of this, and they're not doing that. That's my point.
That's true. That's true. I see both sides. Your lawyers don't send you into the ring for battle without being equipped.
Unless you
So
hire
let's
a
say
dumb one.
Tasha didn't listen to them, and let's say she said, "No, I'm not going to do this." Then you need to tell her, "Well, this is what's going to happen, and this is what they can do, and this is what they can do, and don't answer this and say that." You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think. Queen of Hearts says, "You're going to jail." Ooh, you're going to jail. Be my Jocelyn voice, child. Oh wow, hold on, got a lot of. When I filed bankruptcy, I was told no transfers whatsoever, no bills. Well, this is true. No bills could get paid for anything. I couldn't pay my collectors, and they couldn't contact me. I was told to save all funds till the end of the bankruptcy, and we all heard that Tasha was told not to transfer, leave everything it was. I can't remember the exact words, but she wasn't supposed to mess with the money. Like, I mean, aside from like, I don't know, paying your light bill and stuff like that. She doesn't understand immigration might get involved. Oh my God, I forgot her husband is not. That's right. Wait, no. And someone said he doesn't have he's here on a work visa. I can't remember. Take it all back. I have to find out.
They've been married for years.
If her husband isn't a natural born citizen, Tina Knowles is probably next to Sue. I can't. Y'all are let's not kick people when they're down, you guys. Let's not. But anyway, number 3 was the most deadliest question. Why did you file bankruptcy? So the why is if it comes across that you're lying and you're playing with the courts just to stall time, or you've hidden money and then they found out there's no reason, because they're going to go over everything in the last 4 years, and they're going to take it month by month, and they're going to say, okay, you brought in this much, and now I need evidence of this and this and this. And let's move on to number 4. Debtors, aka Tasha plans for addressing payment, how she's going to pay Cardi B. Okay, so considering its non-dischargeable nature, child, this is a good attorney. He's right, non-dischargeable nature, through a plan of reorganization and otherwise. How did you plan on paying Tasha K? I mean, on paying Cardi B? Why is that question important, Perry?
Oh, I mean, they just want to know what you thinking. Why are we here? Why are you following this Chapter 11? For what reason? Are you trying to restructure?
Or are you trying to scheme?
What are your plans on paying her? Or are you just simply trying to avoid it?
Mm-hmm. Number 5, creditors. I'm going to substitute the word for Tasha K's direct or indirect income streams, social media platforms, or through wire transfer. Okay. We want to know all the money you brought in that month. Super chats, apps, YouTube. Anybody wire any money to you? Anybody give you a cash payment via, now I'm not making this up. Look at it, number 5, PayPal, Zelle, Venmo, or Cash App, or any other manner. They're not playing.
He didn't even leave a window.
They want to know how many super chats you got, how many cash apps you got.
They want to know if you found a quarter on a sidewalk.
This is what I want to know. What is Cardi B's end game?
To destroy her. Let's just be real.
To get paid, V.
And that's the problem. Okay, let me stand up for V. V saying, okay, Cardi, what she did, she shouldn't have did.
Right.
But are you going to destroy somebody's life? This is what V is saying. You're going too far. It's like a battle. Bringing it, huh?
She's going too far. You know,
Bonji says, if he has a green card, he's getting deported like Joe Judas. I forgot that he wasn't even from the United States. Why people don't file or citizenship for years and years, but break laws. Dumb. That's a lot.
Citizenship. Well,
Let's go to number 6. Tasha's direct or indirect income from live performances. So, she's been doing these, I don't even know what you call them.
Live shows.
Shows, like.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. They want to know how much you brought in from that. They left no stone unturned. Creditors monetization or demonetization of her social media. They want to look at, your YouTube records. Sometimes when you're a YouTuber, you might get like a penalty. That's how many. So if your video has nothing on it that the advertisers can advertise on, then you get like a green check. And if it's something that you shouldn't have said, and you're not going to get that much money for it, and then it's a yellow check, then it's a red check is when you're not making any money of that video at all. And this is very specific. So they down to the T. Don't give me what do you call it? An amount that you just throw out there, down to the T.
You know what Sharrell sound like to me though, is what they asking in that thing too. They want information on her monetary accounts, but then I think they also asking, why did you demonetize certain videos?
Why would you need to know that? Yes, you're right.
Well,
in the language they're asking that, but why would?
Okay. Only because, like, say this for example, if you got this thing and you getting all these views and stuff off every video, monetized, and then now that you owe somebody, if you demonetize it, you trying to just still put this stuff out there without having to pay the other person. It's like her trying not to make money off the video so she can say she made less. Did that make sense?
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Yeah. They don't want a ballpark figure. This is not a ballpark figure. I want you to know, well, this one, I got the yellow check, so I only made this amount. This one, I didn't get paid. They're going, you can't lie or throw out a ballpark figure of how much you made from YouTube. They're asking for specifics. Now, again, if you're Cardi B, brilliant attorneys. They're not playing. If you're Tasha K, you have to make sure you answer every question accurately at this point, or you're looking at jail time. You have to be honest at this point, Tasha. And I feel that your husband does too. Don't make him lie for you on the stand. Don't make him lie for you. It could have some serious consequences. So I don't know if you're lying or telling the truth. I'm just saying if you lied before, or you just got it, it's just not good. I don't know. Let me keep going. What number am I on? Number 8, all documents and or communication provided by you through counsel and directly to the United States Trustee's Office. Wow. Hold on. You got to turn everything in. I have no sympathy for Tasha K. She is a woman that tried to destroy another woman, and she doubled down. Even if you are a naturalized citizen, you can still get deported. I don't know about that, but you might be telling the truth. Okay. Ciao. A copy of Tasha K's financial statement generated by QuickBooks or any other similar accounting software. So this is how you keep your books. And so if you have an accountant, they want his records. If you use an app, I think we use an app, right, Perry? Well, they just want to know it. Okay, now income tax. Ugh. Income tax returns for Tasha K, including joint file. They want all of their income tax records from 2019, 2020, 2021, including all schedules and including 1099 forms. Child.
Oh,
And
see,
schedule.
this is just ridiculous.
Yeah, they want
It's
everything.
just ridiculous. I mean, all of this to what? To prove a point that she has the money.
No, V.
Are they trying to say that she has the money to pay him, but she's just not paying it?
Right. Okay. No. Okay. When you go to bankruptcy, you saying, "Hey, you know what? I need some relief. Let me restructure these things." Right.
Mm-hmm.
These are all the bills I got. Now they want to know how much money you make. Right. So they need these documents to see how much money you actually make, and these people will be trying to work with you if you just gave the documents up, but you can't go in and fraud the system by just saying, "Oh, I'm broke." Bankruptcy. Did that make sense, V?
Yeah, you saying that she has to prove that she's broke.
Yeah,
Right.
right. Yeah, exactly.
Right. And just the court don't want to know how much can you. I mean, because the trustee is trying to find a way to help budget your finances, right?
Somebody in the chat said V act like she the one being sued.
No, I think. Let me tell you. So V's a fan of Tasha K.
I'm a Tasha K fan, so I'm standing up for Tasha. Y'all can come after me in the chat if you want to. I don't give a shit, but I'm standing up for her. I'm a Tasha K fan.
No, I guess there's nothing wrong with it, V. And I was just talking about this ain't got nothing to do with, for me, her attorneys, Tasha, none of that. It's the filings. It's going to a bankruptcy court. We talking about the court situation itself.
Right? Yeah, I get it.
That's why they asking for all the stuff. But the problem I see with it is that they telling you to submit all this stuff. So when they go in and ask you questions, they're not leaving you room to lie.
Right.
So what do you do?
I get that. I get all of that. I get it. Mm-hmm. But I'm just saying.
This is what V. Let me tell you why V's sitting over here having a moment. Tasha K should not take the stand. I would not take the stand. If I was her husband, I would not take the stand. Let's try to figure this out. We need to come ask Carlee for mercy.
Right. I mean, at this point, maybe if somebody knew, I don't know the answer to this, but I wouldn't want my husband to go. I wouldn't want to go. At this point, I would have to abort the bankruptcy plan, if possible. I'm not sure if they mandated him to come in. Something like a mandate, they mandated him to come in. I'm not sure if he has to go, or can you hey, you know what?
Subpoena means you have to go. Subpoena means you have to go.
Okay. Yeah, well, but I'm saying even if you dismiss the case, is it still relevant at that point? I'm saying I don't know. Maybe they ask some kind of attorney or something. I don't know. But I wouldn't put myself in that situation because now you're gonna have to go there and then pretty much tell the whole truth on how much you make.
She needs to tell her attorneys needs to set her down and said, this is not going to be good for you. At this point, we need to negotiate if they're willing to negotiate. And you start in you want a formal apology? I'll give it to you. Can we make payment plans, stuff like that? Because
that's what I'm saying. Her representation, her attorneys are not defending her well. Are not defending her well.
No. I mean,
you know what you always say, Perry. You got to know when to fold them, know when to hold them. That situation. That's what her attorney should be doing with her right now.
Right, exactly. No, I mean, really, if I was Tasha, she's better off for real. The hell with the bankruptcy court is working out with something with Carlee herself.
You got to work it out.
Maybe you forfeit the home, give her that for starters. You know what I'm saying? You're in Miami, and then work out payment plans.
Yeah.
But do not get into this bankruptcy court because at this point, you're no longer worrying about Cardi B. You're worrying about the IRS and everybody else.
For the sake of your children, you have to take a step back. Do not step foot in court. Do not take the stand. You're going to it's just impossible to have Well, if you don't have the receipts, then they have it in your. It's just I wouldn't take the stand. Mickey says, "Hey panel, I'm a Tasha K fan too, V, but you cannot lie. You cannot lie.
You
Tasha
cannot
K, you
lie.
cannot
I mean,
lie."
I know right from wrong and all of that, and I know she got herself in some deep trouble. But I'm just saying, what is Cardi's end game? You want to just destroy a person to where they have nothing?
I think V feels compassion for Tasha K because her daughter's a blogger, and she knows that.
I know how people get. I know how people I know how people get. I know how people do, and people come hard on you when you make a mistake or do something wrong. They come hard on you like almost like you ain't human. But everybody's a human. Everybody's made mistakes before in their life, big ones. And if you just have to take somebody out because they made a mistake, it's just, to me, that's just not right.
She says, but you cannot lie to the U.S. bankruptcy court and not think the government agencies, hashtag IRS, not coming after you. Yes, it's getting pretty bad.
That's true. We know that.
The bankruptcy court has to approve all these requests first. Does not mean they will have to turn over all of it. Wait, no. What do you mean? What do you mean? It doesn't mean you have to turn it over. Yeah, you do. If they ask for it, I can't say the judge has to approve it. I don't know, understand. Do you know what Luciana's talking about, Perry? Oh, Perry's gone. Oh, I hear Perry downstairs. Okay, Perry's downstairs. Let's keep going. And I'm running out of time, and I have 9 minutes. Don't let me, you guys, I got to cut this video short today because I really got stuff to do. The only way Tasha can beat this is leave America for Africa for 10 years and don't even try to enter America for that time. Now, Megan's telling the truth, but the problem with that, Megan, is Tasha K's life is here.
Right.
But you're leaving your family, you're leaving your friends, you're leaving everything. That she still ain't got it. I can't. I'm telling everybody that we're not gonna kick anybody when we're down. No one's listening to me. I got to speed this up. Let's try to get through. By the way, I'm not going to be able to get through all these today. It's 57, but I'm sure I'm not the only channel talking about it. I believe I'm number 12. Documents or communication provided by Tasha's accountant, if any, copies of all check accounts, statements, and any accounts for which you currently have and had. Oh my gosh. Let's say her husband has another account. I don't really use that account, but I have authority to use that account. Child, they left no stone unturned. Date, whether personal, business, and joint accounts, we got all that. Please make sure that the bank statements include the balance on the petition date. Child, copies of all credit card statements. That's expected. Held individually by Tasha or jointly with her husband on it. All statements from Tasha's investments. Child, listen to this. Damn, they left no stone unturned. Mm-hmm. They want records from her investments, trading or retirements account, any 401k you might have. They left no stone unturned.
Now you see why that I would skip the country.
So what? So if you're Tasha K, what do you do, Perry?
No, and that's what I mean. You talked about it the other day. You said, "What would I do?" I said, "I really don't know. I'm glad I don't have this issue, but I think on the surface that I would have to just leave the damn country."
No, call Cardi. Call Cardi B. Call her. It's not going to work. Tell her this is going to ruin my life. And before I thought, I was acting arrogant. You gotta admit to something. Let my ego get the best of me. But you're about to ruin me.
Yeah.
And I'll make a public statement, and then you tell the public, yeah, I went too far. And now,
I think that's hopeful thinking, right?
I'm just saying that there's nothing else you can do, Perry. There's nothing else you can do.
I know, but I think it's easier said from a person who's not owed the $4 million. Just say, maybe I've taken about. Let somebody owe you $4 million. And after
Well,
putting
I'm
you through
just
this stuff,
saying
right?
this. The reason I'm saying this is because we all in this room believe she hid money.
Right.
You can't take your ass on the stand and
And
let them out
then
you for hiding
and the
money.
crazy part, I didn't blame her for hiding money if that's what she did. Because my first thing was, hey, if I shift all this stuff, maybe I'm good. But because I didn't never think it would come to this, I wasn't reading the fine print. I'm thinking, well, shit, I just take our money over there. They can't get it.
Right.
You were naive thinking if I
okay.
did all this, I'd get away with it.
Right.
I
Yeah, she
probably
thought
did
she'd
the
get
same
away,
thing.
and she probably got advice. That's why they asked for, did you talk to anybody about this? They left no stone unturned. I got 5 minutes. Let me see. V, Tasha K better hope her marriage survives. That's not being cruel, because when you have financial burdens,
Mm-hmm.
it can
It
affect the
does.
marriage.
It
We don't
affects the
know how
marriage.
strong it is, but
Yes,
I
yes.
hope that they don't split. Survives that her husband is Muslim and his family is important to him.
Yeah.
Let's see. Tasha's gonna perjure herself. She can't. She is Tasha. You can't take the stand, girl. You can't take the stand. Just start working on some kind of plea deal. Because if you're gonna just don't take the stand. She's
Yeah.
got
If her lawyers let her take the stand, they even worse than I think they are.
lawyers are terrible. She got a personality disorder. She'll end up having to pay and likely get jail time. I don't want nobody to go to jail. That's Tasha K. Nobody. What Tasha needs to do, have a private meeting with Carlee. I agree. Publicly apologize and get Carlee to drop the lien. When the government gets involved, it gets real ugly. That's the
Right.
only choice she has.
Yep.
Is
That
to Tasha,
sounds
you gotta,
right.
and everybody would understand. Your fans would understand.
Right.
Your
But
fans
then
is not a pride thing no more.
I get
They're
it. But
saying that they would do it too. Because
it,
look, y'all all coming after V, but I go to Tasha K's channel. I think she does good. I like her interviews, and she ain't talking to her damn self. She got 12,000 people in her chat,
There's some people
15,000 people
in this
chat.
chat that's coming after me that have been a Tasha K fan. So that's why y'all can say what you want to say, and I'm gonna say what I want to say.
no, but for me, it's okay being a fan. I like Tasha too.
But these are
The whole
Cardi
thing
B
is,
fans, and they're looking at it from Cardi's side. That's
yeah, you know,
what I'm saying.
like the whole thing, and I get by talking to her. But the same people who saying it now are thinking it now said it after the judgment. She had plenty of time to think about approaching Cardi and talking to her. Some people have too much pride to do that.
Right.
All right.
Most
So if
people.
that's the case, I would pack my shit and go skip the country.
I think Carly messed up. I mean, I think Tasha messed up, a couple of weeks ago when she, tried to offset. And I think that's what really made Carly be mad then. Because she been on Tasha, she been on the Carly B this money. Okay. Yeah, she tried to garnish her little YouTube chick or whatever, but she wasn't out for blood like she is now. And I think she's out for blood because she's hurt.
So let me sum this up really quick because I got 3 minutes and I have to leave on the nose. I'm sorry, you guys, I can't take calls today. So basically, what's going on is they're going to go month by month of what Tasha K made, and they want receipts for everything you did with that money. And if there's any large money missing, they want to know where did that money go. It's crazy. All right, y'all. I'm so sorry today. I can't take any calls today. Opinion, thank you for all your hard work. You need to go and get your private investigator license. V, say something to Cart. What's your message to your girl?
I just, I feel bad that it came to this. I feel bad for her that it came to this. I don't want to see nobody destroyed down to nothing. I don't want to see a mother that has kids and a family destroyed down to nothing over somebody's hurt feelings or because she didn't do the right thing. Okay. I just wish that, that that turned out better.
And Perry, really quickly, what's your message?
Well, no, I'm just saying, Tasha, I don't know, what you should
1
do.
minute.
I'm just saying, please consider skipping the country because I probably would.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the super chats. Please don't forget to click that like button now. Please leave details in the comment section. And I really got to go. On 3, guys, let's say bye. 1, 2, 3. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.